What's a man or a king? In response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, knock grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man or a king? In response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
How many shows do we got to see before we sit down and say there's a problem going on over at Sony? I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to sit there and make excuses and say, oh, this show to them was a 6 out of 10. Or maybe you might get people that say it was even a 5 out of 10. This show was a hard 2. Pause. I'm telling you, there's absolutely zero way you walked away from this state of play saying this is a fantastic show. Everything you've seen that you've seen before. I come for new stuff. I mean, even if you would have told me, yo, King, these are the games that's here. Let's build some excitement. They didn't build any excitement. Listen, I have all these consoles for a reason. And having all these consoles, I know you're going to sit there and say, well, King, you know, a lot of your games go on the PlayStation. Well, not on Game Pass. I have Game Pass. I have a reason for why I got Xbox games and why I use my console. So again, at the end of the day, that thing is justified. You have Shinobi here. Shinobi looks really good. I'm not saying that Shinobi doesn't look good. What I'm explaining to you is I'm a hardcore gamer, and a hardcore game is very hard to please. Now, as a casual gamer that only has PlayStation, this show might probably rank a little bit higher inside your demographic, right? Now, if I only had PlayStation, I would probably walk away from the show saying, man, there was a couple of games there that I really liked and I really enjoyed, and I'm going to probably dive deeper in. Also, the fact that it did have PlayStation VR too, maybe some of those games are actually up my alley and something that I will look forward to, right? Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, I got to talk about me. I can't stop giving everybody excuses. I've been giving PlayStation exclusives for a long period of time. And I've been saying, well, you know, they'll get better and they'll do this. I'm fighting with people in the chat talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro isn't a waste of time. There was a junction in this show where they did have a bunch of PlayStation 5 Pro games, and they were showing that it was running off of the PlayStation 5 Pro. And I do appreciate that. I thought that was a good look. I thought that was a great, fantastic idea. Do that. Show people why they have a PlayStation 5 Pro. The game Suros at the end that's made by Housemarque, that game is on, it's coming next year, and they told you that there was stuff that was done on the PlayStation 5 Pro and enhancements. But there's a lot of games there that just didn't do it for me. The pacing of the show was whack. I honestly didn't like the pacing of the show. I had to find jokes and stuff to hype me up during the show. Listen, if you're honest with yourself, you're going to walk away from this show saying this show was absolutely mid. And is it something that you're going to write home about and you're going to tell everybody about, like, oh, it was the greatest show I've ever seen? I don't actually believe so. Actually, I honestly think that you're going to say, nah, this wasn't it. This was not the show that you thought it was going to be. You know, this is the show that you hope they did not show. We thought they were going to show God of War. Remember the remasters, the remake? The only remaster that they showed was Days Gone. Now, we heard about that last year, that they were going to do that and they was going to have it come to the PC. Well, those things did happen. Those things did transpire, and that stuff is true. The game is coming to the PC. The game is remastered, and it's $10 upgrade. Now, I do have Days Gone, and I'm going to pay the $10. You know, hey, you know, that's a way that you can get the fan base to support, I guess, if they like a game. And they're going to have some enhancements for it for current gen consoles. Great. But at the end of the day, there was a lot of titles there that didn't just, you know, tickle my fancy. Like, you know, like this title here, you know. The Digimon didn't really captivate me. Maybe for a lot of people that like this old IP, Digimon is a callback for them. And I remember the cartoon series. I remember Pokemon beating the snot out of them. But this is the game that you're able to get on multiple platforms other than the Nintendo platform. That's what makes it a little bit more versatile. So again, at the end of the day, I was missing stuff that I thought I would see. Honestly, are we at a point now where we think that Sony is slipping? They don't have enough titles this year. Will the third-party titles be enough to satiate them to get them to next year? I think that's a bigger question opposed to anything else. Me personally, I thought that there will be some Xbox titles here. I don't think they want Xbox on they stage, because you gotta be real. If any Xbox game was showed on the stage, it would have outshined any of the PlayStation exclusive games that was there. That would actually be the talking point for everybody in the media. And it would take the shine away from whatever shine that they did get, or perceived shine that they did get from the show here. So now you say to yourself, damn, this show would have been a little bit rated higher, but Sony doesn't want competition on that stage with Xbox games. And I can understand that from a marketing standpoint. From a marketing standpoint, it would be hashtag no PlayStation 6. You understand? Because by putting Xbox games on your stage to outshine the games that you do have there, that wouldn't bode well for you, especially as a platform owner. So in conclusion, from yesterday's video, if you see yesterday's video up here, and you'll be able to click to it. Yesterday's video, we talked about what we wanted to see, what we thought we was going to see, and the games that we could possibly be playing. A lot of these games is multi-plat, like this game here and stuff like that. A lot of these games is multi-plat, and it's going to go to every console. And that's okay, because if you happen to have every console, play where you like to play. Everything is not predicated on exclusives, and exclusives shouldn't dictate everything. Not in this time, not in this day and age. In this day and age, we are in a place where we just want to be surprised by games. I was looking for Sony first-party titles. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I would have been really happy if I would have saw Baby Steps. You think I'm laughing, but that's showing me the platform holder is actually giving an effort forward. Right now, there was a couple of games that I did like, and I'm going to give the show a 3. I'm going to give it a 3 for me because there was 3 games that I wanted to play, 3 games that I was interested in. I probably might bump that up to a 4 because they did show PlayStation VR 2 games. For anybody that has a PlayStation VR 2, then maybe that thing right there was really, really good for you. All right, so I know I didn't start off my show with normally what I say. Welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Peace and blessings. I'm sorry. I'm down right now. All right. And I thought that this would be a good show. I thought that this would be a very decent show. But apparently it is not going to be, and it won't be. It's going to be exactly what it is. A very mid PlayStation show. And games like this, we already seen this. We've seen this on numerous occasions on other people's shows, doing many different things. So again, I can't give them a pass, and I refuse to give them a pass. I just spent $900 for my PlayStation 5 Pro. I've supported. I spent $600 plus for the VR. I spent, 5 and some change for the PlayStation base, PlayStation 5. So, and I didn't sell my PlayStation 5 to get another PlayStation 5. See, my Xbox lives up to every dime, every quarter, every penny. My PlayStation hasn't. It hasn't. With stuff like Splitgate 2 and all this stuff being shown, this is whack. You can't tell me that it wasn't. Well, this is the part in the show. If you like anything that you see here, please like, follow, and subscribe. But at the end of the day, if you got a problem, let me know. Let me know if you thought this game was good. This show was good. I thought, this 2K was cool, but I'm not into wrestling. And for those people that are into wrestling, maybe this made the show for you. All right? But I go to Sony's for the exclusive stuff, and they just didn't satiate my appetite. Actually, they have me questioning why the hell I even have them. So I'm going to take that logo, and I'm going to throw it around a Valve, because I'm going back to finish playing some exclusive stuff right now on my Xbox. And I'm going to tell you, try to play the Game Pass.